Hey, this is Tiffany. I'm the ConsciousCrafter, and I have episode 17 for you today. I think it's 17. I always forget, and like everyone else, you have to check when you upload the video. So if this is 17, so be it. This is 17. I have one finished object. I have a few stuff I'm working on, and I have a bunch of books that I got either from the library or from the thrift store that I want to share with you because I got some good ones. So let's start. So I am still working on the rest of my Christmas gifts because I'm incredibly slow, and I'm the type of person that when you give me a deadline for something, I will procrastinate until way too long, and I end up with Christmas gifts in February. So here is a hat. This is using a big twist, and I think it's called Steel Denim. It's a birthday present I got from Claudia. I love how it worked out. Look at those stripes. Look how cool that is. Hi, Jack. Do you want to come say hi?
Hi.
Done? Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. Bye. Oh, you want to show him your cars? Okay. He'll be back with his cars in a minute.
I'm gonna say hi to him.
Okay. Liam wants to say hi too.
Hey. The button is in my face.
Okay. Look over here because the camera's over here.
Yeah.
They'll be able to see you just fine.
Oopsie. This? We see it just fine.
You see it just fine?
Dad, back in the hole.
Okay. Everybody seeing each other? All right, guys. Okay. All right. All right. Sorry. Okay. That was my finished one. It's going to go to my brother-in-law. So there's that. Stuff I'm working on. This one you haven't seen because I started it, I think, right after the last video.
I want to bring my cards in here.
Okay, go ahead and bring your cars in here. So this is using the Tatum, let me get the ball thing out here. The Tatami tweed yarn. I got this for my birthday too. I bought it at my local yarn store. But I also got this one from Claudia again. And it's way redder. Or it's not that red. It's more of an orange color. Yeah, it's not showing up really well. You can see there's kind of like blue, green speckles in it and stuff. So what I'm doing is I'm making a scarf. It's going to, start out real small here at the end. Extend out. Go for a little bit longer. And then it's going to taper off again. And kind of, it'll be wrapped around and everything. So I'm going to do half in the orange color and half in this color and see how it works out. I'm testing it out and seeing how it works out. So there's that. The pattern I'm using, but I'm kind of tweaking it a little bit. I already did this scarf once in one of these balls, and it was a gift for my sister-in-law. And I really liked how it looked and how it worked out, and it was really easy. And so I'm doing another one that I want to have. It's called Chroma Scarf by Megan Meyer. And her website is called Left in Knots.
Scarf.
Chroma Scarf. That's the scarf I'm working on. It's called a Chroma Scarf. Alright, so there's that scarf. I'm kind of into scarves and cowls lately. I don't know why, but it seems like they're easy for me to do. Yes, Leah. I know. You just had to do that one. That's okay.
Right.
Thank you. And then you can do the next two tomorrow.
Alright. Sorry, that's about homeschool stuff.
She's finishing up her homeschool social studies unit about the Pequot War. So, a little Native American history. All right, so the next one I have is another kind of scarf thing. And this actually, I didn't realize, but it's by the same person. And it's called Winter Rays Scarf.
Hi.
It's a triangle scarf. It's done in another big twist yarn, and it's a chunky. No, not chunky. I think it's just bulky weight yarn. A yellow color. I can't remember for the life of me what this is. I want to say it's Harvest. Something like that. I got it during October, so it's probably one of those. Anyway, so it's got cute little stitches to it. Let's see if I can show it very well here. This might be blurry. I can't see if you guys are seeing it very well. So it's got a couple different textures and stuff like that. So that's kind of fun. I'm probably about halfway through it. It's going to be just, you know, triangle. And then I'll probably have to have a pin to it because it's going to be like, I don't know if you're going to see that very well. Let's go. So it's going to be kind of like this. And I think I'll need a pin for it. Oh, my hair is still not cut and it's still unruly. I just don't want to go out and get my hair cut. It's just too much effort. My husband told me about there's a chair in a barber shop or a hairstyling place or something where it is just, it's like the silence chair. If you do not want to talk to anybody, you just want them to cut your hair. They ask you the bare minimum questions and they cut your hair and you can go. That's exactly what I need. I don't mind, you know, chit-chatting with people because sometimes that's kind of fun to chit-chat with people. But most of the time, I just want to get my hair cut and just go home. I'm pretty antisocial in that way. All your cars. Can you not show one car, okay? Because that's a lot of cars to show everybody. Can we show one car? Show them your favorite car. What's your favorite car?
This.
Okay, you come show them your favorite car real quick. Bring it over here so they can see it. All right, come over here and show your one favorite car. All right, baby. Thank you. Thank you. Too much noise, honey. Thank you. Honey.
This car.
Okay, I'm going to keep going. You decide what your favorite car is, and then when you are done, bring it over here, okay? Mommy's got to keep going with what I'm doing here, okay? All right. So, and then the next one, or my last whip that I have to show you, is that scarf, that knit scarf. That is called No Purl Scarf.
Show the video for my card.
Okay, just choose one car, because that's a lot of cars to show. Just choose one car to show.
And 2 cars.
Okay, 2 cars. You're a good negotiator. No, just 2. You're right there. There you go. Oh, cool car. What's your other one you want to show? Gotta find his favorite. All right. Oh, look at that car. Okay. All right. How about one more? One more car. That's it. One more. Oh, wow. All right, honey. Mommy's got to finish with him.
One more.
No, honey. I'm not ending the video. I'm trying to finish it. If you guys would let me be, I can finish it. Okay, one more, and that is it. Okay, show him your car. Oh, look at that bug. I like it. Okay, now please go in with sister. Please go in with sister. Oh my gosh, one more check. Okay, all right. Okay, guys. All right, I'm getting a little overwhelmed here. You're all up in my space. Can I have you guys leave the room?
This is a really goodbye. Goodbye.
Okay, guys.
I want to show the video. How many cars?
Okay, you've got lots of cars. Okay, while I'm doing my thing, you're going to see a little clip. It's of cars. Okay, so I have this scarf. And I think I'm pretty, I haven't done a lot. I think I might have been here the last time I showed it. But it takes me forever because it's knit and it's a scarf. Are you done? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
No. Maybe more cars.
All right, so that's all my whips. So then books. I'm so excited. So, I'll show you the two I'm reading at the moment. And if you have Netflix, you might have seen trailers for Altered Carbon. It's a sci-fi show that's coming to Netflix. It's originally a book, and I had the 2-book series a while ago, a long time ago. I bought them at a thrift store, and they looked really cool. If you looked at the cover looks really, really cool. And I was like, oh my gosh, I have to get these books because they look really cool. And then lo and behold, Netflix gets the rights to make a series out of it. Truth be told, I hadn't read them yet because the very first few pages were very daunting for me. They're very heavy in science fiction terminology, and there isn't a ton of world building at first. You kind of just get plunged into the setting, and you get the story, and you have to piece together everything on your own, which sometimes I like and sometimes I don't. But in really thick science fiction books, I need a little bit of a starter for me. I need something to kind of brace me for that because it gets confusing to me. I'm getting better. But that was all your cards. Very good. I think all your cards were very nice. Thank you for sharing your cards with us. Okay. So the other book I'm reading off and on is one from my local library. It is called The Good Negress. This one is really good so far. It's about a woman who is from the South. She's a black woman, and she has to live with her grandmother. And
you tell me this.
Okay, honey, thank you. Because her mother doesn't want to raise her at the moment. So then she goes back home, and she has to develop a relationship with her family after knowing the fact that her mother sent her away. That's all I've gotten. I haven't gotten too much further into it. She's just gotten back to her family. So those books are really good. I like reading 2 books at once, especially in book form, because especially with science fiction, I can get really loaded and boggled down with things. And so I need a little bit of a palate cleanser when I read science fiction. So then I got at my local library the first book in the Dark Tower series by Stephen King. I've just started reading some Stephen King. I started reading The Dome, and that was pretty good. It was so big that I ended up having to take it back to the library before I even got near, probably the 3rd or 4th chapter.
What chapter means?
What a chapter means? A chapter is the pages in a book that breaks up the story.
Whoa, that's a lot of pages.
That is a lot of pages. So I thought, since I want to see Dark Tower really bad, that I would probably read the books first, because that's what I do. And so I got this one to try, and I'm really excited. What kind of interests me is I read that he has a couple of other of his books that aren't in this series, the Dark Tower series, are actually still in the same universe. And so, since it's a multiverse setting, so I'm excited to see that. I think The Stand, and there's another one he wrote that is part of the same universe. So that's exciting. So then I also have Octavia Butler, who I absolutely love reading. I've read a lot of her books, is Wild Seed. It is very, very interesting. It's almost like an African-American historical fiction, science fiction. I don't know how to, maybe historical science fiction? I don't know, but it's so good. It's so good. It's about a woman who has been labeled a witch because she has all of these powers, and she's not able to die. She can transform her body to make it look like anything she wants it to look like, an animal, a person, anything. But now she's found there's other people like her, and this man has come to take her back to all these other people like her to create Wild Seed, to create lots of other people like them. And so it's really, really interesting. It's got lots of science fiction, but a little tad bit of Southern historical fiction. It's not set in our world. It's set on a completely different world. But at the same time, there's England and Americas and things like that. So it's interesting. It's really interesting. So that book. All right. So then at my local thrift store, I'm a big fan of Neil Gaiman. So I got Neverwhere. I have not read this one yet. I bought American Gods. I have yet to read it. I really, 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 really want to read it. But I thought I'd pick that one up there since it was cheap and it was at a thrift store. And then I am also interested in Kim Stanley Robinson, which is a science fiction author. And I'm listening to his book called Aurora on my computer. And it's really, really interesting. In that book, the book Aurora, the ship is instructed to build a document about what goes on in the ship. And it's basically you're hearing the story through the ship's point of view, which is really interesting. I like it. So this one, I've heard this one's really good, so I want to read that one. So that's it. You've got a good gist of what kind of books I read and what I'm interested in reading and stuff. So, I completely forgot. I got yarn too, you guys. Just a minute. My version of yarn, which is sweaters. So, along with the books at the thrift store, I found sweaters. So this one is just a pure white, which is so pretty. And I'm trying to tell if it's going to be a really thin yarn. I think it might be a really thin yarn. It might be a 2-weight. It's pretty thin. But at the same time, it almost feels like it's double layered. There's a sweater that I've been working on that is 3 strands of yarn knitted together. So I have to pull each strand out individually. So I have to go through one row. I have to pull one, pull the other, pull the other. Ball those up so they don't get tangled. Pull one, pull one, pull one. Oh my gosh. I think I've been working on that sweater for, months, because it's aggravating. And then out of nowhere, the third strand it'll end in the middle of the sweater. I have no idea why that's the first sweater that I've ever unraveled that's been like that. I hope that's probably the last sweater that I find that's like that. Good sign is I have lots of yarn, so. Anyway, so there's this white one. This one's a really interesting one. Oh, this one's a cotton acrylic, I think. I don't usually just get 100% acrylic. I tend to get cotton acrylic. I think that's what this is. Let me find out real quick. Oh no, I'm totally wrong. It's 55% linen, 45% cotton. That's why I picked this out. It's because it's linen, and I absolutely love linen, so anytime I can find linen at the thrift store, I have to get it. And it's quite rare, so it's a good thing when I get it. This one didn't have a label of what it's made out of, but it looks and feels like nylon. Maybe a cotton blend, but there's this one. I love the pretty cables in it, but it's too small. If I were going to wear it, it's way too small. So I don't know if I can. I'm gonna see if I can make that. Sorry, I'm going to try my best here, guys. Oh, there you go. See that kind of shimmer? It kind of looks like nylon. It doesn't feel like animal fiber. I'm pretty good at telling if there's animal fiber in something. And this doesn't feel like animal fiber. If anything, it's nylon and cotton. That's what I'm thinking. Possibly acrylic. I don't know. Sorry, guys. I have a bad cough. This one is 100% cotton. And it's cool because it reminds me just of denim. And I'm pretty big into the denim colors. Look at that one! So let's see if I can get it up close. I'm so excited, all that white and blue. This one looks like it's going to be probably a DK, possibly a worsted. But I'm excited to see. That's my favorite part about taking apart sweaters, is seeing how the actual weight of the yarn comes out. Because it can be deceiving at times. So anyways, so those were my 3 huge yarn balls, I guess, that I got for $16. All those sweaters together cost $16. So that's not bad. I probably have, I'm going to guess, about 600, maybe 700 with the 600 yards. I would guess probably around the same, maybe less because I think it's a bigger yarn. Yeah. And this is probably going to be close to 800 too. I don't know yet. I'm not very good at guessing that yet. It gets better. I get better at it as time goes. And I do more sweaters, of course. All right, so I think that's it. I think that's all I have to share with you. I hope y'all are having a great day. Is there anything else I want to share? Oh, I do want to say thank you to all of the new subscribers and all of the creators who are doing small yarn creator shout outs. You are awesome, awesome, awesome. It's so nice to see the community coming together when it gets hit with something so unexpected like that. If you don't know, you probably do, because if you watch me, you watch other people. But if you don't know, YouTube has changed their monetization rules, stating that you have to have 1,000 subscribers, and then I can't remember the hours, but you have to have a lot of hours of watch time. And I have neither of those, and I won't have those, and that's fine. I am totally fine with that. I didn't expect to get monetization when I signed up because it was already 10,000 views, I think is what it was when I signed up. So I didn't expect to get monetization, and that's fine. But I do want to thank all of the creators who did videos and stuff. You guys are great. I think that's it. Oh! One more big news that I'm so excited. I'll probably mention this before because it's going to be like 2 months away, but I am going to Comic-Con in my local big city. And I'm going to meet, drumroll please, David Tennant. If you don't know who that is, if you don't know who that is Dr.
He plays Doctor Who.
Shh, guys.
Why David Tennant means?
David Tennant is the name of Doctor Who.
Oh.
Dr. Ten.
I was hoping to meet. Ow. And I was hoping to meet Tyler Strong, but apparently she is going to be there. Sad.
She's talking about the person who plays Twilight Sparkle in My Little Pony. Alright, so I'm super excited. I went to go buy the photo op where you can get your picture taken with him, and that was sold out probably within minutes of them announcing that he was available. So, but I did get an autograph, or I did pay for an autograph, so I get to actually meet him. So that's fun. And I'm super excited. There's going to be lots of people there this year. There's going to be Felicia Day, who, if you're into sci-fi nerdy stuff, she's a lot of that stuff. She's in Supernatural. I don't know if she's in anything else that... No, I mean, she has a lot of, online mini series shows. I can't remember what they're called, but it's something about World of Warcraft or something. I don't know. But Felicia Day is going to be there. Back to the Future people, Christopher Lloyd, the guy who plays Biff, is going to be there. That's going to be strange. They're so old. No, they're not. They're not that old. They just look a lot different than they were in the movies. The guy who plays Crowley from Supernatural is going to be there. If they could ever get the guys who play Sam and Dean, oh my Lord, I would be so happy. But David Tennant's pretty good. I am so impressed. That is a huge name for Comic-Con. Our local Comic-Con, which is not the big Comic-Con. So I'm excited. We've gone 3 years. This will be the 3rd year we go, and I'm super excited. My brother and his girlfriend are going, and that's their 1st year going, so it'll be kind of fun to show them how everything works around there. It's like Disneyland for nerds. It's because you get to take pictures with people. Of course, you get to buy merchandise and stuff. You get to meet famous people. It's just so fun. It's so fun. I'm excited. Anyways, I think that's all I have for you. I keep talking about stuff. I think that's fine. Leah, are you coming in to say bye?
Yes. Hey, Jack, you want to come in and say bye?
Oh, careful.
Bye. Bye. Good night.
All right.
Peace.